Hello to all class 12 students, and class today we are going to move forward with lesson number 3, and probably we are going to complete it as well. So in the last video we did properties of indifference curve, right? And today we have completed indifference curve entirely. We have done what is indifference curve, then we have done the map of indifference curve, then we have done the properties of indifference curve. Today we are going to start with budget line. Budget line. Right children, now budget line, what exactly, you must have always heard and used this word budget. Everybody has a budget, and without budget you have to plan your expenditures. Planning the expenditure is known as budget. When you plan your expenditure, you have estimate receipt and estimate expenditure. This is known as your what budget, right? So budget is what your income and your expenditure. It is the all lekha jokha of your income and the expenditure, right? Every person, either he is a business tycoon or he is a poor man, everybody has a budget. People like to prepare a budget in order to allocate their resources, right? So here we'll start with budget line. So what does a budget line? The definition goes like this: a budget line. A budget line shows various combinations, shows various a budget line shows various combinations of two commodities which can be purchased out of the given income, right? So what is budget line? Here a budget line, we are going to read, it's a budget line we'll read through with the help of an example. We'll draw a schedule and then a diagram. So budget line is very simple. Budget line क्या है? एक budget line is a line which shows combination of two commodities which can be purchased out of the given income. Now see, we always do not purchase two commodities. We always do not purchase two commodities. This is not correct, two commodities. But as we purchase a lot of commodities, but we cannot show them all out here. So you will be showing through an example only two commodities, and we'll believe it's an assumption that we are purchasing only two commodities because it is very simplified thing for me to explain you or for anybody to explain you. That's why we are using word here two commodities, right? So budget line shows different combination of two commodities which can be purchased out of the given income, right? So this is budget line. Now let's come to what is budget schedule. We are doing budget schedule because we have to make a budget line also. So budget line से पहले budget schedule भी पढ़ा जा सकता था, but I have done this thing. So we'll read a budget schedule. What is a budget schedule? A budget schedule is a tabular presentation which shows different combinations of two commodities which can be purchased out of the given income. So budget schedule, as I told you earlier also, whenever I say word schedule में जब भी मैं schedule word बोलूँगी, schedule word बोलूँगी, तो you should connect it with the tabular presentation. So here budget schedule, I'm going to just draw a tabular presentation. Budget schedule is going to show you different combination of two commodities which a person can purchase out of the given income, right? So this schedule goes like this. Here are I'm drawing a schedule. So the two commodities we are taking. It is given in your book also. In case you see your book, you will come to know, right? Now here we'll do it. Now the important thing is this. these the money you have, यहाँ जो गिवन चीज़ है शेड्यूल को ड्रॉ करने से पहले गिवन जो पॉइंट्स है वो ये है कि इनकम यू हैव इज 200. दिस इज योर इनकम. दिस इज योर व्हाट इनकम. द इनकम यू हैव इज व्हाट हाउ मच 200. ओके. एंड two commodities. Cloth is for, what is the price for cloth? The price for cloth is ₹40 per unit. ठीक है, ये गिवन चीज है. क्लॉथ का प्राइस क्या मान के चल रहे हैं हम? 40 रुपए पर यूनिट. एंड फूड का प्राइस क्या मान के चल रहे हैं हम? 20 रुपी पर यूनिट. और ये फूड 20 रुपी 20 per unit. Now, before I make this schedule, this is the things you are going to keep in your mind. You have the income of ₹200. You have two products, cloth, and here you have what? Food, right? Food and cloth you have, and the income, the budget you have is ₹200. That means you can spend only ₹200, not more than that, right? Now the option, the combinations you have is either go for 5 of this and 0 of this. Either out of your income you purchase all cloths, 5 units of cloth, and you purchase 0 food. So first combination is this. This is your first combination. Right here, these are the combinations. Second combination that you have is now up 5, you are purchasing 5 of cloth. तो cloth का price क्या है? 40 per unit है. तो ये एक्सपेंडिचर है आपका. So 5 cloth into 40 rupee per, this gives you 5 4 20, 200 rupees, right? You are spending entire income out here. Now the another schedule, another option that you have is 4 of cloth and 2 of what? Food. So in this case 4 into 40 gives you 160, right? And 2 of cloth. I will draw it again because there is very less space. So just draw this on a complete. This is not going to provide space to us, so we will draw it here. Combination. This is a combination. This is your cloth, and this is your food. Given things. Income you have. Income is equals to ₹200, right? Price of cloth is ₹40 per unit. Price of food is ₹20 per unit. So before drawing the schedule, we are going to just see these given things. So here is the total expenditure. This is your total expenditure. So the first combination you have is 5 of cloth and 0 of food. So 5 of cloth into 40 gives you 200. So here you are entirely spending your income. Second option that you have, or the combination that you have, is 4 of cloth and 2 of. So let's see the expenditure. 4 into 40 rupees equals to 4 4 is 16, 160, right? And प्लस करेंगे इसमें 2 into how much? 20. equals to 40. It gives you 200 rupees. So combination 2 is like goes like this. Then the third combination that you have is 3 and 4. Is 3 of cloth and 4 of food. So 3 into 40 plus 4 into 20 gives you how much? 3 into 40 plus 4 into 20 gives you 200. Fourth combination that you have is 1 and 8. 1 of cloth and 8 of food. So in this case 1 into 40 plus 8 into 20 gives you 200. And the fifth combination that you have is 0 of food and 0 of cloth and 10 of food. So nothing of 0 into 40 plus 10 into 20, 200. So this is what your budget schedule. Now we have drawn a budget schedule out here. So we can see that the extreme, either 1 or 5. When we go for 1 or 5, here we are using 5 of cloth and 0 of food, and here we are using 0 of cloth and 10 of food. So in all the combinations we are spending our entire money. So we have these options out here. Now this depends upon the consumer, that which option he is interested in, which option he wants. Now if we draw, now we are talking about basically the budget line. If we draw the budget line, y-axis, x-axis, here will show cloth, here will show food, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is here, and here you have 2, 4, 8, 10. Got it? So first one is 5 and 0, the first one is 5 and 0, second one is 4 and 2, second one is 4 and 2, third one is 3 and 4, third one is 3 and 4, next one is this, and the last one is this. So if we join the line, so this is your what? Budget line. You can give it a name, AB. So AB is budget line. This is your what? Budget line. Now slope of budget line is what? The slope of budget line is Px upon Py. Px upon Py. This is going to be the slope of budget line. This is the slope of budget line. Or you can say or delta y upon delta x. Okay? Or delta cloth. क्लॉथ के लिए आप सी यूज कर सकते हैं डेल्टा क्लॉथ अपॉन, चलो ये छोड़ दो सब चीजों को, ये कर देंगे. The slope of budget line is going to px upon py and AB is your budget line. So all the points which are present inside the budget line are the achievable points, attainable points, and all the points which are outside the budget line AB are unattainable points. So basically here I have told you what is budget line. So if we just talk about budget line, what exactly budget line is? Budget line is the line which shows different combination of two goods which can be purchased out of the given income. So this is what your budget line, children. Okay, now we'll read further. Let's talk about the equation of budget line now. Equation of budget line. When we talk about the equation of budget line, what is the equation of budget line? The equation of budget line is P1 into x1 plus P2 into x2 is equals to, और P2 into x2 कर लो या P2 into y2 भी कर सकते हो. P2 into y2 is equals to y, or your income. So this is your what equation of budget line. Sorry. Right, so this is the equation of budget line. So I hope the budget line part is very clear to you. I went very slowly. Vishaka, you had a problem that I was going too fast, but now it's too slow. You can understand this. Now let's talk about consumers equilibrium. So this was very important to make you understand that what is IC and what is budget line. Now we'll combine these two to study equilibrium. Now let's study what? Consumers equilibrium. Now the main topic is consumers equilibrium through indifference curve approach or ordinal approach. Right? Now the condition for equilibrium through IC approach is going to be what are the conditions for consumers equilibrium? Condition says conditions are marginal rate of substitution, MRS, right? This is marginal rate of substitution. You know what is MRS? You know what is MRS? That is the slope of budget line. MRS should be equals to Px upon Py. Or if you say marginal rate of substitution should be equal to slope of budget line. Slope of budget line. This is the condition for what? This is the condition for consumers equilibrium. Right, children? You can just look what is the condition. This is the condition for consumers equilibrium. Okay? Now, or in other case, if you guys want to say, we can use one more word, that is MRS is equals to Px upon Py is the slope of indifference curve should be equal to slope of budget line. Now you know what is MRS. You remember what is MRS? MRS is what? MRS is slope of indifference curve. अगर आपको याद होगा मैंने आपको MRS पढ़ाया था. MRS is the slope of slope of indifference curve. Now where the slope of indifference curves get equal to the slope of budget line, that is your what? Point of equilibrium. That is your point of what? Equilibrium. Right? So this is your first condition. What is the second condition? The second condition says that indifference curve is convex to the point of equilibrium. This is the first condition. The और करके मैंने जो लिखा है, this is just to make things easier for you. So the first condition, we are talking about the first condition. There are two conditions for indifference curve to study consumers equilibrium through IC approach. The first condition says MRS is equals to Px upon Py, or you can say marginal rate of substitution is equals to slope of budget line, or you can say this, or you can say this also. MRS of x for y should be equals to Px upon Py. ठीक है, तो ये सारी की सारी की आपकी एक ही कंडीशन है, ये सारी आपकी एक कंडीशन है, एंड दिस इज द another condition, this is second condition. Now to make things more clear to you, I will write it this way. Confused नहीं होना है, तो there are two conditions. First is MRS is equals to Px upon Py, and indifference curve is convex at the equilibrium point. जब ये टू कंडीशंस पूरी हो जाती हैं तो द कंज्यूमर अटेन्स व्हाट, इक्विलिब्रियम. नाउ आई विल ड्रॉ द डायग्राम एंड मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड. दिस इज योर y, दिस इज योर x, ओके, एंड here is good y, this is a good y, and this is a good x, right? Now we'll draw budget line. We'll draw what? We'll draw budget line. K and L. I am using K and L because it is already given in your book. K and L. Now the condition says that the MRS. What is MRS? MRS is the slope of budget line. And what is this? This is slope of what? Slope of budget line. Budget line. तो ये budget line है. Budget line के slope क्या हो जाने चाहिए? बराबर हो जाने चाहिए किसके? IC के slope के. So we'll draw IC out here, and we'll draw it this way. Right? Now here we can see that the slope of budget line is getting equal to here. Here at point, name is given in your book is T. At point T, consumer will be in equilibrium. Why? At point T, the slope of indifference curve is equal to slope of budget line. That is, marginal rate of substitution of x for y is equals to px upon py. Now why only 0.2? 0.2 because here the consumer is getting satisfaction, right? The maximum satisfaction and under his budget. Under his budget. Budget के अंदर भी आ रहा है और साथ में satisfaction भी मिल रहा है. तो ये वो point होगा जो क्या होगा आपका पूरे satisfaction का होगा. ये consumer equilibrium है T. अगर ये consumer equilibrium है T, right? Now अगर हम क्या करें, एक ये तो हम जानते हैं कि T क्या है, consumer equilibrium है. T क्या है, ये point T क्या है, कंज्यूमर्स इक्विलिब्रियम, कंज्यूमर इक्विलिब्रियम. नाउ अगर हम एक और यहाँ पे आईसी ड्रॉ करें, राइट, हम अगर एक और आईसी ड्रॉ करें, या आईसी 1 नाम दे दो या ये आईसी 2 नाम दे दो, तो इस केस में क्या है, इस केस में अगर हम एक पॉइंट ले लें डी, तो ये पॉइंट डी क्या है, कंज्यूमर इक्विलिब्रियम नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आपकी ये क्या है, आपका डी क्या है, बजट लाइन से बाहर है. आपकी बजट लाइन क्या है, के एल इज योर बजट लाइन एंड योर पॉइंट डी इज आउट ऑफ बजट लाइन. तो उसका मतलब ये है कि वो आपके बजट से बाहर का सैटिस्फैक्शन है. आपको अपने बजट के अंदर की चीजों को देखना है, राइट. अगर इसी तरह से हम एक चीज और कर सकते हैं कि हम अगर हमारा कंज्यूमर इक्विलिब्रियम है टी पॉइंट, और एक अगर हम अंदर डायग्राम बना दें, ये IC1 या IC2, तो यहाँ पे अगर हम कोई पॉइंट ले ले, पॉइंट ए, तो पॉइंट ए को कंज्यूमर इक्विलिब्रियम क्यों नहीं माना जाएगा यहाँ पे, क्योंकि ये आपके बजट के अंदर है, आपके पास पैसा अभी भी बचा हुआ है, आप और भी ज्यादा क्या कर सकते हो, सेटिस्फैक्शन हासिल कर सकते हो, राइट. सो दिस इज योर कंज्यूमर्स इक्विलिब्रियम थ्रू IC अप्रोच. Right, children? So, to make you understand it once again, I'll just draw it once again. कंज्यूमर इक्विलिब्रियम की कंडीशंस कहती है that slope of MRS should be equal to px upon py. MRS is the slope of indifference curve. तो अगर हम इंडिफरेंस कर्व और बजट लाइन की स्लोप को बराबर कर दें, ये आपकी बजट लाइन है, इसको नाम दे दो KL, ये आपका गुड 2 है, ये गुड 1 है, ठीक है, ये स्लोप है, ये बजट लाइन है, KL इज बजट लाइन, KL इज बजट लाइन, ठीक है। अब हमको करना क्या है, इसके हिसाब से हमको बजट लाइन की और आईसी की स्लोप को, आईसी स्लोप को क्या कर देना है, इक्वल कर दो, ठीक है, इन दोनों क्या कर दो, एक दूसरे के बराबर कर दो। तो यहाँ से आईसी ड्रॉ करेंगे, तो दिस इज द पॉइंट ऑफ योर इक्विलिब्रियम। इसके बाहर अगर कोई आईसी कर्व है तो वो आपके बजट से बाहर है, यहाँ पे केएल से बाहर है, तो वो आपका इक्विलिब्रियम नहीं हो सकता, ये आपका इक्विलिब्रियम होगा। अगर मैं एक आईसी इसके अंदर ड्रॉ कर दूँ तो मतलब बजट लाइन के अंदर है। बजट लाइन समझ रहे हो ना, आपको अभी मैंने बजट लाइन बताई थी, ये बजट लाइन होती है AB, जो आपको डिफरेंट कॉम्बिनेशन गुड्स के दिखाती है जो आप परचेज कर सकते हो अपने इनकम से। तो इसमें अगर मैं एक बजट लाइन ड्रॉ कर, एक आईसी ड्रॉ कर दूं जो कि एक स्लोप उसके बराबर हो जाए, बजट लाइन के एक पॉइंट पे टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करेंगे तो दिखाई देगा आपको, टेंजेंट ऑलरेडी ड्रॉन है, तो ये पॉइंट क्या होगा, आपको बजट लाइन का होगा। So children, here we are done with consumers equilibrium and I hope that this is clear to you. If you will go through the video, you will realize that what exactly budget line is. Still, in case you have some problem, you can ask me for the problems. Right? So soon we'll be starting with lesson number 4 and I want you people to complete your notes. Till then, take care of yourself, keep completing your projects and your other things. Thank you, children.